one time my youngest said to me, they're like, Mom, man, we are like recovery babies. And I was like, well, it beats the alternative. And they're like, yeah, Mom, we remember when you walked funny and strangers would be in the house that we didn't know. We didn't know if they were there to hurt us or what they were there for. Methamphetamine was my drug of choice, and it definitely was my demon. If I wasn't using it, I was, manufacturing it 24/7 for, 14 years or more. So, life is crazy.
It takes its toll, that's for sure. And for you to pull yourself out of it and then, ask for help from God, I think that was huge too. And it's such a turning point in when you realize that, just staying away from the drug and just not using the drug, that doesn't work, When you realize that I have to dive in, otherwise it's not going to happen.
Put that work in.
Yep.
Exactly, and I've never put the work in.
See, I call it put the fun in, because nobody likes work.
Yeah, well,
I don't like work.
I know, right? I might start using that. That's good, because you say work, a lot of times for someone that's, coming from years of addiction, and like you said, that might scare them away. Like, work, what the
you got to put in the work if you want it. No, you got to put in the fun if you want it, because it is fun. And
it is fun.
We laugh now, and the bills that we have and the things that do, we pray about it, if we can't make it. And it's amazing how God just puts stuff right in your way,
He shows up.
It's crazy how the things can just happen one after another. And, when we talk to people, and I'm sure you've told people this too, it gets better. And to be just trusting in God and don't worry about it. Just give it to God and go about your day. And you'll be surprised at how 9 times out of 10, it'll take care of itself. And the old us, we have to get rid of. We have to get rid of that guy who, I don't want to open the bill because it's there, and then I'll see it. And I'll just go drink. The bill's $150. I only got 90.
Yes.
I might as well just drink it up.
Right.
My electric's getting cut off anyway. That's horrible thinking. But when you're in addiction, we're more worried about, well, how am I going to get the alcohol than we are about, well, how's this heat going to get turned on? Or, like you said, you're living in the woods. If you go back and talk to yourself, you'd be like, what are you doing, Jewel? Stop.
Oh, my gosh, I know. I'm so, blown away. I'm like, oh, my goodness. I mean, I had, I really did thought I had it going on. So I took that first hit, and I was like, off and running. I just, when I look back over those years, and you talk about, I have to be humble, because let me tell you, this stuff, it was fun getting in recovery. I had to deal, it was like some work, because I had to deal with a lot of stuff that I didn't want to deal with. I started using, once I kept using to mask a lot of stuff, childhood trauma. There was a lot, but I had to put some work in, but it was, when I look back, it wasn't like that. It wasn't hard. Once I got with the people that God wanted in my life, the counselors, the sponsors, my church. But, when you said I had to learn to be humble, because when I came in, I was like, I started out at Freshwater. Thank God for them. They hired me. Also Rhino Media hired me. I was living on $50 a week. That's what, so I had to be doing some hustling, because, and I was stealing electricity and everything else, it goes along with that life, but, they just come up beside me and loved me, and I was like, I felt that love that I so needed and so wanted. And I was humble. I said, Lord, if you have me cleaning toilets, I cleaned toilets for a long time, and I said, if that's what you have me do, then I'm going to do that. But I know you have more for me in store, but I'm going to do this until, you show me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it really, every day I'd go and I would pray. And it's funny, because the church is across the street from the building that, I thought God had planned for me. So every day when I was cleaning, I would stand in the doorway there and pray over that building for 2 years. And they let me have a meeting in there twice a week, the recovery room that I started. And, people would come into the recovery room, and they would be like, I would tell them my vision for 2 years, and they're like, we're going to do this. And so many times we'd get let down, because he would promise me, yeah, you guys can move in. And this went on for 2 years. And finally, I was like, we got to make a move. But people stood right beside me and said, we'll support you. And here we are. I mean, and now we're having, this big event, and every day, I get up and I start my day with prayer and then my meditation. I am a 12-stepper. I love my NA meetings, and I love all meetings. I support all recovery. And that's what the zone is. A place, we are building a recovery community that is so needed here in Van Buren County. And so we come together and we do outreach. We help do community service, which is a program that I run here in Van Buren County. And we offer that. We offer many avenues of recovery. Like I was mentioning some of the names that we run out of here. We do Smart Recovery, NAAA Recovery Room. We have another one coming in called Double Trouble in Recovery. So that's what the main goal here was, for people to have a safe place. We have a pool table, a treadmill, to come in, feel at home, and a place that they can explore multiple paths of recovery to find what will best work for them. And also we have tons of resources. We work with, I work with United Christian Services, with Allison, outreach there. We give out food, or they do actually weekly. They have clothing. And I just work real close with them. They send people my way and I send people their way. So it's kind of a neat thing that we have going on.
And you guys are in Paw Paw, right?
Yes.
Paw Paw, Michigan.
Yes.
And you're easy to find, right?
Yes. Because it's not very big. If we want big, we go to Kalamazoo, which has the Alano Club, and they do amazing things over there as well. About 20 minutes away. But yeah, we're easy to find. We're right downtown Paw Paw.
Okay, so that's not even for people in Hartford or, down that way, it's not really that bad of a trip, especially if you're going to hang out and have some fun and play some pool, catch a meeting.
Yeah. Yep. We have people from South Haven, even people a little past Coloma come in. So we're kind of right, in the center there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to open another facility over that way, like South Haven area, but we'll see where God leads me.
Yeah, well, hopefully that can happen, and places pop up all over. And I was told to never dream small. Like if you're gonna have a dream, dream big, and that's what I've been doing, and things been working out. So it's amazing. Nice. So this event you have coming up, the event that I saw the flyer for, and I thought, man, this is awesome. It's the Dailey Recovery Zone rally, right? The recovery
It's the first annual Recovery Rally 2020. Oh. Yep, Recovery Rally 2020.
Jewel. Okay, I have to say this, and I'm not being mean. So don't think I'm picking on you, okay? The first then you can't have a first annual.
Why not?
Because it's impossible. It's inaugural. I have a Facebook page called The First Annual Boycotters Who Boycott All First Annual Events. But I'm not boycotting this event. And my girlfriend, I saw it. My girlfriend looked at me. She's like, honey, be nice. I was like, but it's first annual. She's like, don't say anything. I'm like, I have to.
Tell her I love her. She's telling Okay, so do we just call it Recovery Rally 2020? Not all our flyers have the first annual on there. Stop. I love her. Telling you not to pick on me already.
She's like, it's not that big a deal.
I'm
like,
stick together.
Well, yeah. But no,
my gosh.
It's going to be amazing, though. It's in September 19th.
Yeah.
And
yes, Lord willing and coronavirus willing. Hopefully the COVID allows us. Yeah.
Oh, it will.
We will.
It'll be fine.
Oh, I know, right? I'm claiming it.
I'm coming anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Sweet. Oh, are you going to be there? Really?
Yeah.
You're going to Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you'll let us set up a little tent and we can do our podcast from there. And
yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
this is cool.
We look really professional.
Yeah? Oh, I love it already.
I tell you, here, it's talking about time machines and first annual stuff. Then you're like, well, I shouldn't have invited those guys. People are going to come up to you.
You're...
The 217 guys, are they on drugs? They're talking about time machines and who knows
We're doing
what
recovery and they're on drugs.
Yeah, they're talking about some crazy stuff over there.
No, you are welcome. No, this is exciting. Yeah, can I add you to one of our flyers, Don, that you're going to be there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm down now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, so even if the corona pops up, we're coming. I mean, it's...
Okay. We're on committed. It. I'm good.
Yeah, we said it on the podcast. We're committed. We'll be there. We love going to events like that.
I love it.
And, you know, I grew up in Coloma, so I'm pretty familiar with the area.
Yeah, you were saying that. Okay.
And I lived in Kalamazoo for a couple years, so, you know, I'm pretty familiar with the area. And I think it's very important.
That's right. Okay, you said Kalamazoo. I'm hoping we have a lot of people from Kalamazoo.
Good. And hopefully there's going to be more and more. And hopefully there's just so many people coming. You're like, hey, I can't fit any more people in here. Hopefully.
Yes. That's our goal. We do have quite a few venues coming in as well. We have band coming in, Families Against Narcotics.
Yep.
We have Van Buren Community Mental Health coming, Van Buren Substance Abuse Task Force. We have a Celebrate Recovery, Oasis Ministry. We'll have a booth. Cope Network will be there. So
nice. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, and you have a lot of entertainers. One of them,
yes,
you're probably really excited about, Drew.
Yes, I am extremely excited. Drew is coming. He's amazing. He was in active addiction 25 years, 22-year IV user. He has, I think, 4.5 years in recovery. He's a public figure, as obviously with 117,000 followers. So, yes, he is one of my favorites coming in. They're all my favorites. Like Andrew Hagar and Rachel Savage, his fiance, are coming in. I've watched him since he probably started making videos. I talked to him quite a bit. He has quite a few years too. And then I just actually had met Erin Quinlan. Well, I haven't met her, but I talked to her on the phone. But she is another one out there in the recovery world just doing amazing things. She's a local interventionist, outreach manager, and treatment professional. She's rocking it too. What else we have on? Oh, Chicago Hope Dealers is coming in. Jonathan and Myra. She does her, I think she does her, what do you call them, poems that she writes. They both do, Andrew actually has the thing he does with the blameless children. Jonathan has 5 years clean. He helps individuals over there, I think, in around Chicago area. Get into treatment. He spreads the message of hope. They work with the law enforcement as well, him and Myra both. And then we have Aaron Spalding. Oh, I love his work. He has a lot going on, too. He does the Through the Eyes of an Addict with his ministry on social media. I had his stuff written down, too, but I don't know what I did with that. He has, I don't even know, he has quite a bit of clean time as well. He works for some recovery facility. I was looking for his information he'd give me, but he is another amazing guy that we have coming. I follow him, and actually he has some every night at 10 o'clock on Zoom. He has meetings. I attend those, too.
And if people wanted to get to those meetings, they would just hit you guys up on Facebook or...
actually,
just look
check
for him.
us out. Yes. Look Aaron Spalding up on his page, or also you can go to the Zone website, or not the website, but our Facebook, but we do have a website too, but you'll find the meetings usually on our Facebook.
Okay. And then what about comedian Jonah Frick?
Oh, yes. He was another one. He is actually, I want to say, out of Kalamazoo. He has, what did he tell me? I'm trying to find his information. I thought I was prepared for you. Yeah, he has quite a few years, actually, clean. I think he was over 6. Where did my information go? I'm just lost now. He started talking to me.
Well, I mean, I'll give you some credit. It's the first annual.
Stop. Jonah is out of Kalamazoo. He has quite a few years clean. He's been doing his comedy acts for 4 years, a little over 4 years. He is another one that is amazing. He actually is a 12-stepper in recovery for long term. So I haven't met him actually, but I have a lot of people that are friends with him and gave him good recommendations. So we will be having him come in.
Hell yeah, I'm so excited.
I am too. I'm just like, we have a lot of work to do, but we also, it's being